Congratulations.
Bueno, come on, bueno.
Oh, praise be! Praise be! You must be little Orphan Amy. Oh, it's so good to meet you. Name's Napper. Pastor Kip Napper of the Charitable Cherished Church of, Chicago. Oh, blessed day, I've traveled so far to meet you and your adorable orphans.
You have you? How have you heard we have who we have?
Why, don't you know, child? You and your orphans are famous. The reputation of your orphanage has spread throughout the country. And when I heard of your wonderful children, it was an answer to my prayers.
Well, then you must let us know how we may assist you.
Why, I would like to adopt the children.
Which ones?
Why, all of them, of course.
All of them?
You see, I am the pastor of a very large church, and within my congregation there are many couples looking to adopt. You see, dear, back east, the country is suffering from a terrible orphan shortage.
Oh dear, a shortage of orphans.
The orphans, they are too short?
How horrible! Midget children who can't be adopted because they're too vertically challenged to be loved? How cruel do you have to be not to love a child just because of a silly little thing like their height? Why, I was a small child once, smaller than these here kids when I was a baby and my mama loved me. I say, you bring the dwarf babies here to the Home Depot where we can raise them up right, or at least raise them up on chairs and tables so we can see them properly.
Not short. A shortage of orphans. As in they're too. They're not quite.
Oh, that's right, young man. You see, we have many fabulous fathers and magnificent mothers who would love to adopt, but our orphanages, sadly, are empty, and our families need children.
I see. Perhaps if we met these families.
I wish you could, but they are poor. Too poor to afford the trip. And so I took a collection, and all the families wanting to adopt the good little orphans chipped in, and we leased that there train for me to take them all back with me. We call it the adoption train.
All of them? But we have over 100 children.
Oh, why, certainly all of them. I wouldn't want any of the little tights to feel left out when their orphan friends get to ride the adoption train.
I see. It's just that if you want to take all of the orphans, then you should also take the not-so-little teenage orphans.
Ah! Little Orphan Amy, you promised to never tell anyone about the not-so-little teenage orphans.
Gabriella, we must be strong. This could finally be their chance to become part of a family.
But no one would want them! You see, Mr. Napper, they're not regular teenage orphans or even normal not-so-little teenage orphans. They were brought to us by the U.S. Navy after they were rescued from a strange South Pacific island where all the inhabitants suffered from strange and hideous mutations. After the island's volcanoes erupted, the entire inhabitants of the islands were completely wiped out, except for these 4 mutant teenagers. And what's worse is, oh, I can't say, do we really have to tell them?
We must be strong, Gabriella. We must let Mr. Napper know and decide for himself.
But it's just so horrible.
Perhaps then the best thing would be to let Mr. Napper see for himself.
You don't mean to say that these not-so-little teenage orphans actually are?
That's correct, sir. You are looking at the not-so-little Teenage Mutant Ninja Orphans.
Teenagers and mutants and ninjas and orphans, oh, it's too much for the human mind to comprehend.
Me no comprehende, senor. Monsieurs, ninjas?
We know, but you said you wanted all of the orphans.
Well, not anymore, I don't. Dirk Dastardly has another thing coming if he thinks he can pawn these creatures off on me. Teenagers are bad enough, but mutant teenage ninjas?
Don't forget not-so-little orphan mutant ninja teenagers.
Exactly! Why, I can find some other orphans to work in my salt mines.
Now just wait a rootin' tootin' minute.
Did I just say what I think I said?
You wanted these orphans to work in your salt mine?
Yep, I said what I think I said. Well, gee, look at the time. Time to skedaddle!
Nacho, after him!
Excuse me, I gotta make a getaway here. I'm kind of in trouble.
Time to lay down the stock!
Excuse me, this looks like a good place to sleep. Good job, fast, not good. Oh no, the train's still there. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Ah! Oh, take that! Oh! Oh, yeah! Hi-ya! Or,
Not-so-little Teenage Mutant Ninja Orphans! Scuttle them scoundrels!
gotta get through here. Need to make a thing right. Two guys with knives. I better go this way. I'll take you on. Hi-ya! Oh, no! Ah! No!
Okay, you. Spill the beans.
See mucho like beans, muy bonbon.
Really? Well, you caught me. But I'm not the one that you want. Dirk Dastardly is the one behind all the problems at the orphanage. The problem was, these orphans kept fixing things faster than he could break them. So he hired me to pretend to adopt all the orphans and take them back with me to my salt mine. He said once they were out of the way, he could finally destroy the Home Depot.
But why would you want to destroy the Home Depot? All they do is save orphans and do good deeds.
The Home Depot! More saving, more doing!
Miss Little Orphan, would you like to press yourself some little orphan criminal charges?
You bet your boots I do!
Well then, I guess it's time that we go find ourselves the sheriff of these here parts and go get that there Dirk Dastardly.
Yay!